Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto. Hope you're having a great day. As you can tell, the Ethereum merge has gone very well. I guess right now we just have to sit back and wait. We have to sit back and see, does it all take? We have to wait for all of the wallets out there to complete their work in moving everything over. I know some of the big exchanges have already completed their tasks. For example, Coinbase has completed their task for Ethereum as well as Polygon. Makes sense, right? So like I said, we sit back and wait. I know. Coinomi, a very popular wallet, has not completed their work yet in addressing the new merge. But I'm sure they'll get it done. That's a great wallet. They also have an alternative for you to connect your wallet to another resource. So if you need to move your Ethereum, you can. So these are all very good things. If you're holding, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I really don't. Everybody that's big in the space is doing what they need to do. So I'm happy about that. I am interested to see how everything plays out over the next few days. Remember, we also have the Vasil hard fork for Cardano coming up on the 22nd of this month. So that's going to be interesting as well. Charles Hoskinson came out and said, listen, this merge doesn't do anything. It doesn't not that it doesn't do anything, but it doesn't do all that much. What it does do is huge, in my opinion, but he's right. Everything that we're expecting from the Vasil hard fork for Cardano won't come for another 6 to 12 months with the Shanghai upgrade for Ethereum. When I look at that, I sit back and I say, it's true. I don't know that if I was him, I would come out and say something like that. I might hold it to myself for a little bit, but he was probably asked a question, and I totally get it. He's not bashing Ethereum or anything like that. It's just saying, listen, this is foundational. This is a very foundational move. It's a huge foundational move, but it's a very foundational move, right? Whereas when you compare it to the Vasil hard fork, the Vasil hard fork comes with everything like increased speed, scalability, lower fees, all that good stuff. That's not going to come with the merge. That comes, on the next upgrade for Ethereum. I believe it's called Shanghai. But still, when you talk about the impact on the environment, you're decreasing your carbon footprint by 90% at the least. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal for a lot of people, and it does put pressure on Bitcoin and that tech to kind of say, well, wow, what's going on over there, that it's still proof of work. There have been efficiencies put in on the Bitcoin side to make it more energy efficient, all that good stuff. But it does beg the question. Now, Brian Armstrong, wow, hat tip to this CEO. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Coinbase, and you know this, but Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, has come out and announced that they are including a new feature in the app that will help you identify your local government officials and what their stance is on crypto. Wow. That's all I can say is, wow. So you can see all the people that are talking rah-rah about crypto and whether or not they've invested or something like that, or the statements that they've made about crypto, positive or negative, kind of gives you a rating on the person. I totally advise you to go take a look at that. There is going to be more and more focus on crypto regulation, especially when you look at how the SEC is managing the crypto space as it is. They're not managing it. They're prosecuting it. And that's not how you manage a burgeoning space. I mean, it's just not. So, I think it's a great feature. I hope others pick up on it and tap into that. That would be very cool to know, because there are people that are, talking rah-rah about crypto. Meanwhile, they're investing in crypto. There are a lot of people that are sitting on the sidelines publicly, with their statements about crypto, but they're investing in crypto. Stand by your comments is what I'm going to say, as well as for those of us who are into crypto, who are investing in crypto, we need to know who the people are, who the politicians are that are out there being positive, trying to make positive things happen in the crypto regulation space, are being pragmatic, are being transparent. That's what we're looking for. This next one is just a funny for me. So Elon Musk drops, a note about, Tesla has a new product called, the crypto whistle, and you can only buy it with Doge. Seriously, I can't even. I just can't. Maybe he was thinking he would add to the positivity behind the merge, and maybe prop up Doge. But then again, stop trying to manipulate the freaking market. How about you just concentrate on cleaning up your other messes? That would be my statement. But whatever. I mean, okay. I don't know anybody who's buying the crypto whistle. I don't. Not even as a gimmick. I just don't. I'm not buying that. There are other things I can use Doge for. Thailand's SEC is banning crypto lending. What they're saying is that it's an effort to protect traders from the risks of the crypto space with regard to lending. I can look at it from the two different sides. One, you're trying to protect investors and all that good stuff. The other one I look at is, so who controls lending in the country, right? I know in the United States you have these micro lenders that pop up, and you can get that paycheck to paycheck loan, up to a certain amount of money. That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. Crypto is just another form of. So I'm interested to see what they how they look at that. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's more of a move to keep that lending space within the control of a few. So when I look at the whole idea of decentralization and all that, that's kind of goes against what I'm looking at. In major news, South Korea is taking its first steps toward extraditing Do Kwon from seemingly he's residing in Singapore, and they're doing this by putting in the paperwork to void his visa. Now, according to international law, if somebody's visa is null and void, what the country that they're in is supposed to do is return them to their country of origin. In this case, Singapore would have to, send him back to South Korea. I don't know if that's going to happen. The whole thing is kind of peculiar to me because Terraform Labs was formed in Singapore, not South Korea. But South Korea is saying, well, you guys were doing this, and you're South Korean citizens. Like, there's a whole big, when it's all unraveled, it's going to be interesting to see, the web of information that's there and how everything worked and all that good stuff. But it's crazy. It really is crazy. And I'm saying on purpose. The idea that it would go that far. I mean, you knew he was going to get, going to have, a warrant put out for his arrest, all that good stuff. I mean, this was catastrophic. What he and his team caused was just catastrophic. So it makes sense. The whole extradition process and how everything plays out, that's going to be something that I'm definitely paying attention to. Now, looking at the merge and everything that's happened so far, I'm trying to keep today kind of quick. You can see right here let's refresh this real quick. All right, there you go. So who's jumping? Let's see. Ergo, I know Ergo is up 13%, and the reason why Ergo is up 13% is because Charles Hoskinson likes Ergo, and he had something positive to say. So basically, the guy who created Ergo, I guess him and Hoskinson are friends, or if Hoskinson is, fond of the guy or whatever, or the person, whatever. But I probably up on that. But Ergo does have a lot of stuff going on. I have to do more research on him to see if it's worthy of investment. I don't like to invest in all too much, and I do have a pretty expansive portfolio at the moment. So I would have to do some more research on that. Again, I'm not going to pay attention to Celsius. Let's see who else is up here that I would pay attention to. Yeah, everybody else is under 5%. When you look on the other side, you have a lot of companies that have been taking a hit over the past couple of days. Yesterday, because of the producer price index, it was up, showing that the economy is overheated. But today, you also got the retailer information, and it seems like prices are coming down. So there's a contrarian opinion there about what's going on in that space. So it does make me wonder how heavy-handed the Fed has to be in fighting inflation, right? Do you move 75 basis points, or, a case can be made to raise only 50 basis points and then pause to see how it all plays out over a couple of months, right? You figure, the rates have been increased 5 times this year. The most, I believe that's the most in history for a given year. So that's a big deal. What people are fearing is that the Fed will overshoot, and people are scared because that overshooting could cause not a recession but a depression. We're talking like 2008 super recession, kind of place. So I think about that. I honestly think about that. The fear and greed index is at 28. I think it was 24 yesterday. Bitcoin, as I looked at it yesterday, is still trading pretty much sideways right now at pretty much the same area that it was yesterday. It's at 20,076. It keeps playing, with 19. We'll see what happens. I think that a lot of people are waiting for the dust to settle with the merge. Again, not everybody is done. Not all the companies are done, putting in place what they have to put in place to support the merge. So there's a lot going on there. When I look at the big picture, looking here, Ethereum had been up. When I woke up at 3 o'clock right after the merge, Ethereum had popped up to, I think, like 1630, 1635, around there somewhere. And then it has continued to drop. Now it's down at 1578. So that's something to contemplate as you look at this stuff. Bitcoin, like I said, is at about 20,000. I think it's going to keep popping around that 20,000 mark, a little bit lower, a little bit higher. I think it'll be like that for a little while until some kind of spark hits Ethereum, I think. Hopefully that happens and then leads into September 22nd's Vasil hard fork for Cardano, which is going to bring speed, scaling, lower fees. I mean, it's a major feature upgrade for Cardano. So that's a very, very, very big deal. Just paying attention to all the things that are on the plate right now. If I look at everything side by side, everything is basically red. There's nothing that's truly deep in the green at all. Cosmos is up a percentage. Like I said, anything that to me is sideways. Anything lower than 5% is a lateral move, and that's all that's going on in the market right now. So this is Eddie J on crypto. I hope you're having a great day. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and absolutely hit the notification bell so you know what I've got going on the next time it drops. Have a great day. Bye-bye.